Hi family, welcome back to the channel. Guys, today we'll be checking out all 16 German states, stereotypes explained. Okay, this is 16 states in Germany. Guys, join me, let's do this. If this is your first time meeting me, my name is Naza and you're welcome to today's video. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being a part of this family. Guys, in the course of this video, if you have other videos that you would love me to react to, don't forget to send the link in the comment section or in the community. Yeah, let's interact more. Okay guys, let's do this. Germany.
After World War II, the three regions of Baden, Württemberg, and a slice of Hohenzollern were merged, making it into Baden-Württemberg. But there is still a lot of friendly rivalry between the founding states to this day. These people are rich, and you won't understand a thing they're saying, even if you're German. Hence the saying that they can do everything but speak proper German. They work very hard, make good money, spend none of it, and save to buy a house. So you could say that they're like the Scottish of Germany. They're basically the reason for the German high efficiency, no humor, great engineering, high quality stereotypes. In the winter, they wake up at 5 to shovel the snow. But during the weekend, they loosen up and just wake up at 5:30. How can you tell if someone from Baden-Württemberg? Just look at their phones. If the brightness is set to 1%, bingo. And then there's Kewocha. For those who don't know, you have to clean up the hallways and the stairs where you live in turns. And if you don't, well, you better not. There are...
Wait guys, yeah. Sorry guys, I want to ask, please, Germans in Germany. Yeah, please, Germans, can you let us know if what he's saying is true? Like, you get to differentiate people by the brightness of their phones. How?
A lot of them in Berlin, and they're the destroyers of fun. Now, about the capital, Stuttgart, the Mercedes-Benz and Porsche headquarters are there, and it's very expensive to live in. Hey, where are you from? Ruttlingen. Where? Near Stuttgart. The city of Karlsruhe is filled with lawyers. Mannheim has people from everywhere. And Freiburg is the hippie central of the state, with lots of bikers and vegan cafes.
Okay, this is for Bavaria.
Bavaria is like the Texas of Germany. The biggest states are very traditional, conservative, and rich, with the highest separatist feelings among all German states. They often joke about how they'd be better off if they united with Austria. A Transalpine Empire would be great too. They're what most of the world thinks Germans look like, wearing lederhosen or dirndl all the time while drinking a liter of beer and eating white sausage for breakfast, and going to Oktoberfest in the afternoon even though it's June. Speaking of food, they live on Radler and use noodle in almost every food. In the northern parts, people are more chatty and outgoing. People from up north, though, have some different opinions about them. If you ask them about Bavaria, they'll say it's the most northern city of Italy. They think Bavarians are arrogant and full of themselves, but I think they're just proud of their culture and heritage. If you ask them where they're from, they're just going to say Bavarian, not German. Aside from this, every other state hates Bayern Munich. I mean, enough already. You're winning every year. It's not even fun anymore. Go play with some other European teams.
Yo guys, like this is Java stereotype explain. You so wait, instead of them telling you guys, oh, I'm from Germany, you prefer I'm Bavarian. You know, they're so proud of themselves. Oh, should I say so proud of their culture or proud of their state? Yeah. Just like saying which country or where are you from? It's not telling you guys I'm from Nigeria or I'm a Nigerian. I'll say, okay, I'm from River State. Ooh. Wow.
So you could already guess that there's some hate between Bavaria and other parts of Germany.
Wow.
But well, a little bit of healthy mutual hatred is the foundation of Germany. About their dialect? Yeah, dialect. Not another language, you Prussian fools. Where was I? It's pretty hard to understand. BMW and Audi headquarters are in Bavaria, and Bavarians constantly talk and brag about them, but they drive Subaru. The capital, Munich, is clean, and there are a lot of parks, and it feels like a big village, but it's very expensive. Also, people from Nuremberg are proud of their small sausages. People from Augsburg are hippies.
Wait, guys, wait. Oh, I really want to ask. Munich is in Bavaria, or should I say, what should I ask now? Is it There are different or yeah different cultures in Bavaria, or is it just one culture for each state? Please, guys, let us know. Because I'm hearing different terms, not only Bavarian. Okay? Okay, this is Berlin.
Berlin is dirty, poor, but sexy and disorganized.
Hey!
And weirdo.
Yo! Berlin. Say it's dirty, it's poor, and disorganized. Yo! The description is so bad. Guys, please let us know in the comment section, please. Dirty, poor, and disorganized. Whereas Bavaria is rich, like I said, they are wealthy people. Like you will know, like if you see them, you see wealth. Yeah, only to describe Berlin as poor. Ah, guys, please let us know in the comment section. Is it true?
Those homeless people, drug addicts, and dealers. It has the
Homeless.
highest crime rate per capita in the country, and in the middle of all this, there are some hippies who think it's the best place in the world. Now, the Berliners. No one can deny that they're extremely rude and upfront, whether to each other or to foreigners. They're like rude on purpose, and they always speak their mind. Well,
Okay, wait, guys. Okay, this particular statement, they speak their mind and they are rude. Okay, you know the last video I reacted to when Germans speak their mind. Okay, some of the comments I got there said it's not Germany, it's Berlin. Like they classified it as Berlin, not Germans. Yes, not the entire Germany. Okay, now I know. And right here, this video has confirmed that they're rude and they speak their mind. Ooh. Yeah,
that's
guys.
how they
Yeah.
want to make new friends.
Yeah.
By
Okay,
challenging
so
you,
this is how they make new friends. No, making new friends with hurtful words. Are they truly friends?
assassin's
Guys.
do. If you beat them with an even more passive-aggressive reply, you have gained their respect. Which is, I don't know. You tell me, is this true? Now, the people who have moved there are stereotyped as being hippies who party in techno clubs, hang out in cafes with laptops, and dress all in black and red, and tend to all get depressed in the winter. In Berlin, there are people from all around the world, and all of them are obsessed with donor, or vegan donor. Berlin is like its own microcosmos. You can find every sort of person there. It's one of those places where every person can find their tribe, if they just look for it, no matter how weird or niche they are. This state gets a lot of hate. Every other state hates Berlin. And even people from Berlin hate Berlin. It's overall a good place. You could find some...
Wait. Every other state hates Berlin. Or Berlin. And even Berlin hates Berlin. Guys, please, if you're from Berlin, please can you tell us in the comment section if this is true? You guys hate each other or you guys hate the state? Oh, this is sad. This is sad to know.
friends, bully other people on a daily basis, quit your engineering major and go to a music or art school, and live a life funded by others because work isn't your thing. Then you could go out with your girlfriend who has ripped tights, an asymmetrical skirt, multicolored hair, but in a goth way, crazy eyeliner, piercings, and an aggressive victim mentality, and enjoy the city. If you're liking the video,
this description is so bad. So Berliners are Raz. That's what we call them. They are Raz. Like you imagine multicolored hair. Oh no. No, please, no. Please, no. This description is so
so far, please subscribe.
yeah, subscribe, please. Subscribe,
It's
please.
like a void surrounding Berlin. It's very empty, sandy, and did I mention empty? No one's living in Brandenburg. And there's even a sign about
Brandenburg.
this. All you can see is forests, lakes, and more forests.
Ooh.
Also wolves. They roam around abandoned villages and eat the last pensioners who have not immigrated to Baden-Württemberg. Most inhabitants live in surroundings of Berlin. The people are nice, and the cities get even more empty because everyone's commuting to Berlin for work. There's not much to do except to go and see the beautiful lakes or visit the Spreewald. And also they have the city of Frankfurt.
Frankfurt. Wolves.
Bremen is the smallest state. So
Okay.
small they even call it the
Bremen.
big village. I mean, the whole state has only 2 cities. And it's like a big village, alright, but with the benefits of a metropolis. And they're mostly poor and leftists. The city, though, is absolutely beautiful. It has a great public transit and you can go anywhere by bike. Also, an hour away by train from Hamburg and have a great football rivalry with them. I haven't heard any more specific stereotypes about this place, but the things that you could do there are to enjoy the city parks and nature, say hi to Roland, see the famous musicians and pet the donkey, and enjoy some nip and lapskaus. And you have to note that once they were a shipping and manufacturing powerhouse. Now they have the highest level of alcoholism and unemployment of any estate in Germany.
Ooh. Okay, Hamburg.
People from Hamburg are stereotyped as being rude, arrogant, and very direct and cold, just like their weather. And their extreme directness may sometimes feel like bullying to foreigners. And they're very reserved and almost Nordic in their attitude, meaning that you won't get a warm hug from them.
Wait, guys, with all these descriptions, like right now, it's really scared to go to Germany. Well, imagine stepping out with rude words. You cry and come back. Tomorrow you step out again. New words. You cry and come back. Okay. Like it's a battle.
And they always keep it to themselves. You could find liberal, rich bourgeois everywhere. And because of their port, wealth, and fancy apartments, they think they're above everybody else. About the food, they're obsessed with their fish and love Fischbrötchen. They all think they're better than Berlin because they have a port, more money, and better bars. St. Paul neighborhood in Hamburg is where all the cool, lefty Hamburgers hang out, pretending they're not rich. And it feels like a big nightclub, especially in Reeperbahn, where they party and drink till the dawn. And Schanzenviertel is Hamburg's hippie central, filled with vegan cafes and anarchist graffiti. Some additional stereotypes about them are that they're penny pinchers and English wannabes who always throw in some English words.
Yo, guys, he said the English wannabes. Guys, who made this video? German, don't tell me this is how you are. English wannabes. Please, guys, if you have other links to this channel or other videos like this, please don't forget to share the link in the comment section, guys. Yo. Okay, then also don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Let's continue and tell me if these are true or false, please. We need to know.
Hessen is famous for its apple.
Hessen.
This estate only exists because they couldn't write "Here there be dragons" on a map in 20th century. They think green sauce is gourmet and put it on everything. And apparently they like stealing ashtrays, so be careful of your ashtrays. The capital city, Frankfurt, is Germany's only skyline city, also known as Manhattan. The rest of the state would also be where Lower Saxony is. Frankfurt is a crime-ridden city, and if you want to get robbed, stabbed, or even worse, go to the central station area. But to tell the truth, people who arrive in Frankfurt for the first time get this first, and in most cases, only impression of the city. Most people never see anything more than the central station and think the whole city looks like that. And everything outside Frankfurt is villages and sleepy towns. And the city has a lot of yuppies, and all you see is banks and airports. And Wiesbaden is a great city with hot springs.
Yo.
They're the better Saxony. Lower Saxony is flat, has great industrial agriculture, some industrial cities, and tourist towns, but none of them really stand out. It has lots of farmers, farms, and farm animals. The whole state feels like a huge, wealthy farm with access to the sea. People there are known to have no emotions, even by German standards. They barely talk and rarely display feelings of any sort. And if they do, it's with some short grunts or by saying moin, which can literally mean anything. Lots of people speak Low German in Lower Saxony, so they're hard to understand. They also have have the great Schützenfest tradition, where people dress up, drink beer, and shoot at wooden bears. About the food, they put a lot of potatoes and meat in their meals, love eating fish, and drink black tea. They wear yellow raincoats because it's always raining and windy, and the weather is overall pretty depressing. As for the capital city, Hanover, it's pretty average and is the biggest boring city in Germany. There's even a saying that goes, anyone from Hanover thinks everywhere else is beautiful. The city of Wolfsburg is bland, Göttingen is filled with students, and Braunschweig is where all the Volkswagen engineers live, and they do not like people from Hanover.
You have not heard about this
There are many
before.
stereotypes about people from Mecklenburg-Vorpommern.
Mecklenburg-Vorpommern.
Seriously, every few hundred kilometers you'll see a town with 400 inhabitants. And on a lot of occasions you won't get any internet on your phone. But it's absolutely beautiful, especially the beaches and the Baltic Sea. And during the summer you could spot more Saxons than locals. This place is packed with old people and is considered old-fashioned, far-right and resistant to trying out new things, making it one of the poorest regions of Germany. Okay, I don't want to get banned, but this place is a stereotype to be filled with people who did some crazy things during the 1940s. And people from Rostock are Fischkaba, also very cold and quiet.
Okay. Not fine.
They're a bunch of unemployed coal miners who love their carnivals and are drunk half the year because they're always having yet another carnival event. North Rhine-Westphalia is fairly crowded. If you ask someone from there where they're from, they will name even the smallest town, like you should totally know it. When people make fun of them, they usually focus on two areas: Rhinelanders, who are a stereotype as loud and drunk partygoers, and people from Ruhr area, who are seen as rough working class people. In the Ruhr, the former industrial cities are crumbling and it is very depressing, poor and dirty. Westphalian people though are a stereotype as quiet, stubborn and very reserved, especially when you compare them to Rhinelanders. It is said that Westphalians go and hide in the basement if they need to laugh. But that's because the basement is where the beer is stored, and the Frisians are the exact opposite of Rhinelanders. And of course, we have the city of Münster, which is full of students on bikes. It has an elitist and a snooty vibe and a fair amount of posh people compared to the rural areas around it, which are super religious. And about Bielefeld, it doesn't exist. Next, we have Düsseldorf. The greatest thing about it is that it's so close to Cologne. It's filled with Asians and has great Asian food. Just don't ask them what they think about people from Cologne. Compared to Cologne, it's more of a business city and the traffic is horrible. And finally, people from Cologne live for Kolsch. I once heard a joke that goes, Kolsch is the first successful attempt to dilute water. It's a nice city with lots of options for food, drinks and partying. Also, beer is a religion there. Cologne also has a surprisingly large amount of homosexual people. And what I personally love about Cologne is that it exists.
Okay.
The state of wine. They're famous for their Chopin, and they're stereotyped as fat hicks who drink wine and Charlotte and eat a lot of pork. So they're alcoholics, even by German standards. And it's the only state where you get your wine
Wait. Like this video is giving me another insight about Germany. Please tell us. Are this true? Hey, Germans, is this how you people are? Please let us in the comment section so that in the next video it should not be as if I'm saying the opposite of things. Please let us know in the comment section if this is true or not. The states, I think the only better state now is Bavaria. That's the only one that's the one I still talking about. I still remember that they said good thing about it. And the first one, although I don't usually hear that name. I know I hear Berlin, I hear Bavaria, I hear Düsseldorf. Well, now Berlin is out of the box there. Well, it's only Bavaria and the first one. Okay, let's continue, Chef.
Served in a 500 milligram glass. Unlike other Germans, they're super chatty and are happy people in general. Because they're influenced by French culture, they're easygoing and laid back and think themselves as the enjoyers of life. They have a great rivalry with Saarland and make fun of them all the time. The state is also home to the oldest German towns, which were founded by Romans. And ever since the Romans left, nothing interesting has ever happened. Joking aside, it has beautiful forests and valleys, as well as hundreds of ruined castles. Food-wise, they have the Saumagen, which is the German version of haggis. People from Mainz love to party, They're crazy for carnival, just like Cologne, but with more wine. And the city of Trier is all about Roman history and Mosel wine. And Koblenz has great fireworks.
Stalan.
Saarland is a very small and rural state. It's actually the smallest non-city state. Saarland is approximately the size of one Saarland. The main stereotype about them is, well, I cannot say it here, but it's the same one that people from Alabama get associated with. And it rhymes
Please
with
don't.
invest. These people are hardworking and down to earth.
Wow.
They're quite friendly and lovely once you get to know them. But their dialect is a bit hard to understand. And of course, anything that can be named something must carry the prefix Saar, like Saarbrücken, Saarlouis, Saarban, etc. When it comes to food, they take it very seriously. It's like the first priority to them, and then they'll get the work done. They have some great wine and have the highest consumption per household of Maggi Wurzel in the country.
Wow.
They put it on everything: soups, potatoes, popcorn, ice cream, etc. There's a joke that goes, neither Germany nor France wanted it after World War II, and Germany lost.
Okay. Saxony.
The main stereotype about Saxony is that they speak the worst German with a funny dialect, have a big ego, and are always looking for fights. About their dialect, it is said that Saxon is the only language you can understand and talk while being blackout drunk. Every single person there is a stereotype as a right-wing, FDR voting, COVID denying, conspiracy theory loving extremist who for some reason always shaves his head and wears a bomber jacket with heavy boots. But most of the bad rap that the state gets is because of rural Saxony, and in some places the racism problem is so bad that if you don't look ethnically Western European or speak fluent German, you can definitely run into problems, especially finding accommodation, work, and just going about your daily life in general. If you want a US analogy, Saxony is basically Mississippi with the reputation of Florida. But as always, these are just the stereotypes, and the majority of Saxons are alright. People from Dresden are very conservative and self-centered about their city. There's even a joke that goes, how does a Dresdener know you find his city beautiful? He tells you. Leipzig, though, is a very safe and left-leaning city, where people of color would not experience anything particularly bothersome or dangerous. It's like a small Berlin, and they're poor, but very progressive compared to the other parts of Saxony.
Okay, another part of Saxony.
I'd like to describe it as the void. There's nothing going on, and the state is very quiet and flat. I believe if it disappeared overnight, nobody would notice.
That's
they think
bad.
Like a small Texas while driving their Dodge trucks, are very far right, and always reminisce about the good old DDR days. The older generations, though, truly resent their unification. If you drive through Saxony-Anhalt's industrial zones, or what you could call the East German Rust Belt, it feels like you're in a post-apocalyptic ghetto. Everyone there works 2 or 3 mini jobs at minimum wage just to afford a one-room flat in a GDR-era concrete high-rise. So everyone is economically and psychologically depressed. This state also has huge agricultural fields by German standards, which is the legacy of GDR. The city of Halle is cheap, near Leipzig, and they have a rivalry with Magdeburg.
Wait, guys, all these people that they say is poor, 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 whereas they have land. Why not utilize the lands? Why not utilize the lands? Agriculture is giving money now. Like, agriculture is a trend. Why not utilize it? Why go into robbery or drugs or why?
They're stereotyped as cold, emotionally distant to strangers, grumpy, and unfriendly. But in my opinion, the reason for that is because they're very discreet and reserved. Once you get to know them, they're actually very nice, warm, and surprisingly chatty people. They're also very proud and have the beautiful North Sea, which makes them neighbors with Denmark. And they're just as weird as the Danes and basically behave like the Scandinavians. I always imagine them wearing one of those yellow oilskin raincoats while eating fishbrötchen and making fun of hamburgers for how they pronounce the letter S. The weather is rainy and windy all the time, and the people are obsessed with the sea. They're weather hardened and very proud of their coastal lifestyle. The state is also famous for its wind and solar energy, and is packed with sheep and Danes. For entertainment, Schleswig-Holstein has the Wacken Open Air, which is one of the world's largest heavy metal festivals. Kiel is a sailing coastal town. The inner city is a bit ugly, but it's a pretty safe city, unless you're from Labu. Lübeck is an old city, known for its marzipan. Considering it has 200,000 inhabitants, it is shockingly provincial, but very beautiful.
Okay. Virginia.
This state is all about forests, bratwurst, and socialism. Thuringia is like the middle child. It's not left enough to be socialist and not too right to be liberal, but they love the AFD. Thuringia is just like Saxony, but everyone forgets about them and just hates on Saxony. Some people from Thuringia might not be as foreigner friendly as you think. So yeah, that's that. And about the nature, it's stunning and the beer scene is awesome. Now about the cities. In Vienna, everywhere you go, you see students, and you cannot order food after 11 p.m. And it can be a bit boring if you're not between 19 and 23 years old. Erfurt is a beautiful medieval city. It's not too big and not too small, but it's very peaceful and relaxed.
Yo, okay, guys, that's the end. Yo, so one thing Germans, like other states, have in common is wine. Is their drinks. Yeah. That's one thing they have in common. Their drinks. Okay. And party and the lifestyle. Okay, so far, so good. Post me if I'm wrong, but from this video, the only country that is better is Bavaria. That's the only country that is good and accommodating for both the locals, the international, like for everyone, whether nationally or international. Bavaria. So other countries, or sorry, other states and the cities are somehow mind yourself. But when you get to know them, they're actually very cool. So if you want to migrate now, so I'll be looking forward to only Bavaria. Because the other ones, I don't know. There is this state that they mentioned that full of robbers. Ah, that's so bad. Even in Germany, they love so much. Ah, I thought I thought the system runs through all the states. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it's one system for all the states. Like if they're talking about Germany, they're talking about all the states. Not knowing that okay, the words or what they say is to one particular state. So yeah guys. Okay, this is another eye opener. For every content, that means it depends on the state in which they are showing us, not the whole Germany. Yeah, guys, what do you have to say about this? Please share your thoughts in the comment section. Please let us know in the comment section if all these are true, if there's a lie in it. Also, let us know what you have to say about this. Please, we need your answers in the comment section. Please, go have the day you deserve, and we'll keep living under commanded blessings. See you guys in the next video. Bye.